Hey, what's up guys, Richard here, and welcome to the first episode of my Payday 2 weapon guide. Today we'll be taking a look at the new SMG, the Spec Ops, known in real life as the MP7. So let's get started. The MP7 is unlocked by purchasing the GAGE DLC pack, which normally runs for $4.99 US. The Spec Ops is a secondary weapon and a very powerful one at that. It is tied with the Swedish K for the highest SMG damage per shot, which is 28. It is also tied with the AK assault rifle for damage. The higher than average damage allows it to be used against bigger foes like heavy SWAT and bulldozers without too much panic. It also means that lighter foes will die in only a few shots, and even regular police officers will die in one. The Spec Ops high damage can also free up your primary slot and allow you to take more extravagant weapons like the saw. The extra utility gained by having the saw will greatly benefit your team while not hurting its offensive capabilities severely. By all means, do not let the small stature of the Spec Ops fool you into thinking this weapon lacks stopping power. To back up its high damage, the Spec Ops also fires at a little less than 1,200 rounds per minute, which is extremely high and allows you to deliver a lot of lead on target. The higher rate of fire also allows the Spec Ops to better suppress law enforcement. Even with high damage and a high rate of fire, the Spec Ops is still shot for shot very accurate, getting an accuracy rating of 12. This rating is only bested by a few of the most accurate assault rifles in the game. High accuracy allows the Spec Ops to be used at longer ranges in single shot mode to pick off and eliminate oncoming threats. Weapon stability is also good near the head of the pack at 21, making it easier to use across a variety of distances. Where it starts to show some signs of weakness is its magazine size. The standard mag will run 20 rounds, and for those lucky enough to find an extended mag, it will be raised to 32. The notably high rate of fire will quickly eat through a magazine and leave you helpless and reloading. So it is advised that you practice good fire control until the issue of magazine size can be addressed either with extended mags or a larger mag skill. Ultimately though, good fire control is essential, and its previously explained high accuracy assists in this regard. The recoil can also be a bit overwhelming at times, leading you off target and preventing you from slaying your opposition. It is highly recommended that you learn to use single fire when employing it over longer sight lines to ensure your shots will land on target. This will also address another issue with the Spec Ops, which is its lower than average ammo pool. With only 80 rounds total, making sure most of your shots count and scavenging ammo for the dead will be essential to making this weapon useful and postponing its inevitable ammo bag restock. The devs fortunately did throw us a bone. The reload speed is quite fast, at least allowing the annoyingly frequent reloads to be painless enough. Those running the Ghost skill tree will see a greater advantage as well with the increased reload speed skill for SMGs. As far as attachments go, the Spec Ops gains access to the stealth barrel, which allows for excellent noise reduction without hurting your damage too bad. This allows you to complete many of the harder missions quietly, and with the assurance that even if you do get detected, you'll be able to stand and fight. Extended mags is obviously a must and will allow you to stand up to bigger foes without hearing the dreaded click of an empty mag. Optics always help with acquiring targets, and the Spec Ops works well with close range optics such as the Seymour sight and the holographic sight. The mil-spec and red dot zoom can make it harder to engage targets at close range. The laser attachment would work well with this weapon as long as you have one to spare, although you will survive just fine without one. Barrel extension should fit the mission. For stealth missions, I would recommend the suppressed barrel as it reduces damage minimally, otherwise any other suppressor would work fine. For louder missions, the STUBBY, tank, and FIREBREATHER will help out a lot in increasing damage and stabilizing the weapon. Overall, the Spec Ops is a high damage and very accurate SMG that can serve a multitude of roles either as a primary or a complement to a less accurate weapon. It also boasts a very high rate of fire that will tear the police to ribbons. It does however lack in both mag size and ammo pool, which can be a problem on longer missions, but with practice and planning, the Spec Ops SMG can prove to be an invaluable sidekick in any situation. Thanks for watching. Once again, my name is Richard. Peace out.